a president who has been elected fails to speak or utter a word that is in the interest of African people who are dejected, but it takes a podium, a platform to perpetuate or rather promote the interest of business over African people. This must be shameful.
You don't get born into a revolutionary in Washington when you do not drive a revolutionary program at the home soil, at the local level. They get coordinated by internationalists.
Charity begins at home.
So yeah. You can't love everybody except your family. It starts with your family and before you love society. So you look, if there was a revolutionary program, if the 31 years didn't result into a growing gap between white and black in terms of wealth, or even now between the black people in terms of wealth, if black people were not the face of unemployment, poverty, inequality, and if corruption was not that rife, if our schools were functional, our prisons were functional, our police stations, and if our army was a proper army, because we
so we don't have proper
we are
army.
acting
Yeah.
we are acting here at home
Sure.
to fix the home front, and that we're going to do a coordination of those local actions at the international level, you will understand. What makes us not to understand is that, as I was saying before, they know that Trump is driving an imperialist agenda, a colonialist agenda. He's a racist. He is awakening other racists all over the world. There is a rising Christian conservatism all over, which is winning elections. They know that's a set of balance of forces. If they were driving a revolution here, I would say, well, they went there to engage with the enemy because they understand that imperialism, colonialism, racism is an enemy of progress. And therefore, you will say to yourself, well, these comrades went there because the balance of forces dictate so. Balance of forces is something that makes you to do and say things that you will not, under normal circumstances, do or say. No. They live here leading a party that used to enjoy almost 70% of the population, which they have driven it down to be 40% of the 37% of the people who are still voting. Because they've abandoned the revolution. Totally abandoned. There is no wealth shall be shared. There is no people shall govern. There is no land shall be shared. There shall be peace. And there shall be houses. And there shall be a 40-hour working week.
Yeah.
And there shall be banning of the labor brokers. There's no such a thing.
Sure.
So you go there already, we suspect that you're going to sell us there as you are doing it here. So when he assembles a team involving Rupert and all of these golfers, already from a revolution point of view, you're saying, what do you expect? I'm told that Rupert, by the way, was a stronger voice than the president.
Yeah, he was a good speaker than the president.
I missed the press conference. Apparently, it was much more stronger. And Steenhuisen went to defend the white interest, and that's why you have to condemn the EFF and the MK. And the president was facilitating and saying, I've got my people here are going to speak on behalf of... Where have you seen a country spoken to by one of the prime beneficiaries of the current status quo, as there has been the same beneficiary of the previous status quo? What a shame.